Four that he brought is a 16 track album list. And which out of the 16 are you gonna play for us today? Just say the number because I want you to introduce the song.
Let me see. Carry out. Not hating. How many gotta do?
One. Because I got other guests coming out.
Carry out. Oh, yeah, the whole track. The whole
He didn't submit that.
whole thing is a banger.
Alright,
But my single is Drag Life. That's the one that he do got.
okay.
That's the single from off of this?
No, it's my. This is a single.
Your single.
Yeah,
This is a
like-
mixtape.
yeah,
We gonna try to get you that song because I think King can send you that. But we'll work on getting the song set up before we play it. So before we move into the song, we'll let you open it up.
No, I got it. I'm ready.
Okay. You got the carryout, Joe?
No, I'm the one y'all submitted for the show.
Let's do that, and then we'll probably, if we have time, we can slide in the other one.
Right.
But if not, then I guess you can kind of spit some bars from it. Or
Yeah.
was you gonna freestyle? Or was you just gonna spit a memorable 16? Can you freestyle?
Nah, I lost that.
It's like no.
I started right.
Well, at least you ain't lie. So I'm saying we haven't heard all of your music, so just spit like a hot, memorable verse or something you can pull out your back pocket.
Alright, I ain't gonna lie, though. I'm keeping it 100 with you.
Don't. What?
That's how we
Oh, I was gonna say don't get scared now.
Oh no.
You know how I do.
That pressure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Woo Woo, did you have a chance to answer the topic question?
I did. Let me look at it again.
It was sometimes you have to disappear and then reappear on some new shit.
True.
On some new shit.
True.
I definitely did that in my lifetime, though.
What y'all running from? Why y'all disappearing?
Not really
No, I'm just
running
joking.
from nothing.
You may be though.
But sometimes,
That's all right.
yeah, really, from a difficult situation. Like sometimes you just gotta take a break or whatever.
You could be running from like a toxic atmosphere
Exactly.
that you get sucked into every day. Like how if you got like a daily routine, you go outside, you usually go to the store, then you probably stop over here and then you stop. Like you
Right.
break that cycle up in that routine, you just hibernate, stay in the house or change your habits or whatever. It could be like you are.
Definitely change the habits. I ain't staying in the house for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say like being away is like literally staying in the house all the time, but I guess that's like the place of collective peace.
Yeah.
If you trying to reinvent yourself, I would think I wouldn't just want
That's
to
real.
be with this toxic set of people and then just remove myself from that and then
Yeah.
mingle with some other set of people and they end up
Right.
being toxic. Then you repeat the cycle.
Right.
You ain't give your chance. You ain't give yourself
Yourself a
or your
chance
mind
to
or your thoughts or your
revamp.
spirit a chance
Yeah.
to like assess
Like when
the
you come back
situation.
on the scene, you want to come back on the scene ready for whatever, Like
Yeah.
you want to be prepared.
Like you learned the lessons and applied them, and then you re-injected yourself. Versus, well, I ain't being with them, being over here because they, you know what I mean. Then it's like you kind of like not learning the lesson or not getting the gist of what it is that's kind of like hindering you in the first place. And it could be that decision set, like that set of decisions that you make. If you just change the atmosphere and still make those same set decisions somewhere else, you're gonna keep, insanity really. So I would think like to prevent insanity, you would have to really like, take
a break.
take it all in, be accountable, find where your flaws are, what you need to. That's what it is. I think that disappearing time is really like working on yourself.
looking at yourself.
Yeah, so I always had a problem with that statement before, like when people say, go work on yourself. And I'm like, what that mean? My hair, my nails and shit done. What you talking about? But it was like,
It's on the inside. It's on the inside.
So you always
Yeah.
be external with the working on yourself.
Right.
And it's like if you feel like you're intact externally, then you did do that. But then it's like, no, it's things that something that you feel like is going to tap on your shoulder. That gut feeling going to stir up in you. So I think until you know what that actually is and you attack that beast,
Right.
will you then know how to be more courageous as opposed to approaching things in fear.
Right.
Like you be like, man, I don't know, I ain't doing it, but I'm gonna see what he said. But it's like you already got like a fear attached to it. Versus if you be like, all right, I was afraid of that this time. I'm gonna see what this does. And it's like it gives you a chance to wire the way that your mind works.
Yeah.
So I think that's what I would say the disappearing would be. It wouldn't even be so, like you would be absent from your normal self to find your higher self, I guess you could say.
Right.
And then with that, I've done that so many times where like you scared or you don't really know how to disappear, but you just find yourself kind of gradually moving away.
Yeah.
And then you look back in a year's time like, damn, I'm that
moved
person.
up,
Like,
yeah.
damn. And
Absolutely.
now you don't even think the same as the people that you left. And there's nothing petty, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it was your time to graduate to a new lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I go through that a lot. It'd be like, dang, I be trying to conversate with people, but we don't even have the same conversations no more because I'm a whole new person. You know what I'm saying? For the good. And you still wish them the best, you know, coming up with you. But not everybody's gonna come up. Some people is meant for you just to as a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying?
And sometimes leaving people allows them to find where they need to go.
Yeah.
Because it's like
that pushes them.
Yeah, because you know that goes back to a bum's mentality. I wouldn't say that those people are bums, like you leaving a set of bums. I ain't saying that. I'm saying that, you know, because it could be misconstrued like, oh, what you trying to call them bums because they don't. No, I'm saying that the bum mentality or the thought process thereof, it could just be like, you're so used to following a certain set of unwritten rules that your character develops into this like, you know, like lesser version of yourself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be times where if you're not working, you'll probably jump up and leave out. But of course, if you was working, you would have definitely got you a shower because it's like it was a routine. But you know, you can get up 10 o'clock in the morning and run to the store real quick without worried about having on your outfit. You know what I'm saying?
Like you take off.
Yeah, at least do a free cocktail, bro.
Just wipe your face
Brush your teeth.
and and use the bathroom first. And see who's this paging me and why.
Right. Okay. Like, can you do that?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, so then you can like develop, like you can just kind of slump down and be like, you know. But then when you start to see that opportunities begin to present themselves a little more, then you kind of like, you know, sit up in your chair a little bit more. Then you kind of realize what you were doing wrong. Like you said, it's a reflective look back, like, damn, I was slipping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And you might think that you wasn't even progressing when you're progressing because a lot of people are hard on themselves, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say that's bad, but that's good because sometimes you can move so fast mentally that you don't even understand how good you've done in your life. And then when you go around family members I call it the year up, you know, your family like, oh, I've been watching you all year on Instagram, and you've just been doing this and that, and I'm so proud of you. Like, dang, like, I ain't really taking that serious.
I didn't
Maybe
even know
I am.
I was doing that. Yeah,
that's exactly how I feel right now.
That's where I am right now too.
A lot of people look at you and they won't say anything until the time is right. You know what I'm saying?
And they be like, yo, you doing something.
And that's actually them doing you a favor.
Yeah.
Because I always say, every time I get a chance, I always find a chance to say, you can catch that one good lick too early on.
Right.
And get that ego
and you
boost.
Wasn't ready yet.
And get that ego boost that you wasn't even ready for. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn. You feel me? Like, alright, I'm doing way better than I thought. So then it's like, you don't know what the formula was for them to even praise you like that, to duplicate it. Yeah. So now it's time to do it again. And you felt like, well, what they're praising me on seemed to be something that I did that was basically effortless. So what would it be to do it again or to duplicate it? And then there's where you see that you might miss the step in that formula from the first time that you didn't realize was even in place because you didn't analyze what it was that got you to rock off like that. So it's like you don't even know what happened. You just get into the ego instead of getting the research mode.
Right.
So then when you go the second time, you don't get all the ingredients right. It don't rise up and you know, bake up like it did the last time.
It's called humble.
Yeah, then they humble you. They'll humble you with the dissatisfaction of that second time. So now you got two situations you don't really know what made you good or what made you bad.
Right.
So now that could be a time where you could probably feel like, man, I fuck around, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like, no, it's not fuck that shit. It's you shouldn't have went with the ego. You should have went with the research. You should have asked questions. You should have. So you don't know that until you make the mistake.
Right.
So
it's a lot about It's a lot about reprogramming yourself, though. Like, for me, I felt like I had to reprogram myself. The people that I had surrounding me was simply negative all the time, simply negative, and they took away from who I really was. Like, I had to change my whole persona of how I viewed myself, but I had to do that by myself. Like this said, I had to step away, do it by myself, get on my grind and do it by myself, and like reevaluate who I was as a person. And that was the only way that I was able to feel confident to step on that stage and start doing comedy. Like, I did that on a straight whim. But if I was in the same place that I was before, surrounded by them same people, I would have never did that, because they would have been negative in my ear, talking about why you doing that? You gonna do that? You ain't scared to do that? You know, they would have been saying all types of negative stuff in my ear, whatever. Like, and I'm so glad that I removed myself from the negative people and the negative situations in order for me to put myself in a position to feel confident enough to even go up on a stage in the first place.
And you know what I had to do when I realized I had a lot of negative feedback, or sometimes I don't even think people are deliberately negative automatically. I think sometimes, like I said, it could be just the place that a person is at the time. When you're doting on them, your good news, they might not be in a good news status. You know what I'm saying? They may have just lost their job when I'm getting a promotion. Like, girl, they just gave me a promotion. Like, shit, I just got laid off. Like, I can't be happy for you like you want me to right now, because I got my issue that's kind of like the very opposite of what you saying you're happy about. So
I think that's selfish, though.
Because then they a true friend gonna have your
I'm saying in the moment. I ain't saying like at all. I'm saying like if they sprung it on you at a time where you like inside of that feeling, and you can't say how you would feel, but I wouldn't say outside of myself I'm not genuinely happy for them. I'm just saying like if it came at the same time, like my whole thing is this. If you call somebody, I like to open it up with, yo, you good? You woke? You know what I'm saying? You busy? I don't jump straight into, I got something to tell you mode. I gotta get it set up first.
I'm just see where your mind at.
Yeah, but I
mean, to each his own, but for me, I won't give a fuck what's going on with me. If you call me some good news, that's what's up. But then I'm like, yo, but check this out. My shit fucked up though. But yo, I'm so happy for you. That's just how I ride.
I wouldn't say that I would automatically be like, fuck that shit. I ain't saying that.
No, I ain't saying that either. I'm just
saying that you might not, you can't. I'll speak for myself.
That's what I'm saying.
Times where, yeah, I'll say times where it kind of came at a time where, you know, things were like a real heavy dilemma, and then somebody just come and drop it on you like, I'm trying to figure out stuff, so I ain't even like, I don't know how I feel. I don't hate that shit. I just don't know how to feel about it. I can't skip to the feeling of, it's like, girl, wait.
Like, I'm currently on that end where it's though, like, things been going so good for me. But then I got my sister where stuff been happening so bad to her that she don't got no control over. And I don't even go to her with that. Like, she don't even be knowing what's going on half of the time. Like, I don't even go to her because I don't even... Her light's so dim right now, but it's not her fault, though. It's not her fault. It's just life.
That's what I mean.
Like, life just, you know, it's just life, and it's stuff that's out of her control. And it's like, I don't even go to her on that. Yo, guess what happened? Like, I go to other people.
Kind of ease it in on
her. Or I just tell her, like, oh, yeah, you know, like, I'm supposed to be performing at the college next week. Like, or, you know, the little thing with the award show and stuff like that. Like, I can't even go to her, like, pump about stuff. Because her life's so
but that's you
right
being considerate.
Me being considerate of her situation that she don't have no control over. Like, life just gut punching her consistently, and she don't got no control over that. So I'm like, I'm not even going to go with my pumped up story. So like you said, I'm on some stuff like that. Like, how you doing? How you feeling?
Yeah, like just stuff. I mean, it just depends on how you like present stuff. My whole thing is presentation. So it's like, I ain't saying that same conversation couldn't be had once I kind of took a breath and kind of absorbed it. You know what I'm saying? And then knew what I would, at least created a plan. But I'm saying if they dump it on you and you still kind of like got your thoughts in the air, that's kind of hard for me. That's all I'm saying.
At the same time, I feel guilty because it's been so much negative stuff back to back that every time she called me, I know she about to tell me some negative shit. I be like, oh God,
yes.
I ain't trying to hear this shit. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I'm
right.
going to hear it all
and
the
that's the opposite of what I'm saying. Right.
It's dim your light sometimes when somebody constantly got it, but it's like it's not. She don't have no control over it.
I understand what you're saying.
But it's just like you want to remove yourself. Once again, you want to remove yourself from it because it's like I can't even be in a positive. How the fuck am I gonna tell a joke with all this shit on my mind? This shit deep.
Right.
Ain't shit funny.
That's what I mean. Like
you know,
dealing with too, because some people got thick skin where, you know what I'm saying. Where,
I think that's what I am.
They can
That's
go
what.
through. They can go through some
That's
shit.
me. That's me.
Like when my
I can
it depend on the situation,
and I can still be laughing the whole time.
I'm going through a lot right now. Y'all probably don't know about, but I laugh and joke and make it to the show every week. But again,
exactly,
that don't mean I'm at the best of my. But I'm at a point where I can handle it now. If this was at a time where it first popped off, this show would not be popping. I'm trying to tell you, like that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't care who had bars. I'd have been like, shit. I make sure my bars is in order on my foundation over here. So. I'm just saying that to say, like, you feel me? Like, sometimes, depending on the situation and what it is you're going through, if it's something little rinky-dinky, little, you know, something like, if it's not life-changing and somebody tell you something and you do that, you petty. But if it's like these are life-changing events, you know what I'm saying? So if it's those types of things, I listen to you.
Right.
But I'm going to just, you know, try to keep my feelings and, you know, my personal feelings about my situation kind of separate from our conversation. Right. If I can't do that in the moment, I'll wait till a time where I can, and then we can revisit that. Right. That's what I'm saying. I just don't want don't drop it on me when I'm not ready. That's all I'm saying. And vice versa, I wouldn't just be like, yo, come in, yo, and they're like, well, wait a minute, I gotta go. No, then you just say it anyway. Right. They're not ready. Like, right. Then if they don't accept it the way you want. It was because of your delivery.
Right, then you feeling bad like, oh, you ain't happy for me. It's like, no, yo. And
that's another thing.
Just celebrate.
I don't care if nobody not happy for me. As long as I'm happy. See, when I tell people good news, right, it's just, I'm just sharing that. Yeah. I don't expect you to jump up and down, do flips and cartwheels, you know.
It's my news.
That's right, it's my news. It's going to happen regardless.
Right.
So,
it's happening to me.
I would never say, oh, they weren't happy for me. Man, I don't need you to be happy. I'm happy. I'm just sharing this.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, I don't know. It's a lot of shit. I'm just totally. I'm different in a lot of ways.
But then you know, it's a difference between men and women. So you know, we kind of work the heart and the mind kind of connect.
Y'all gotta toughen up, man. Y'all gotta toughen up.
It depends on what you talking about. Cause you know, I run down on somebody if it's a certain situation. But
no, I'm just the type of person like I always got that plan B. Like when I get stuck, I maneuver. Yeah. Some people they get stuck and they just crumble.
They just stop.
They crumble. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, I'm going this way.
And it's just the way you do life. Like you gotta look like life. Yo,
exactly. Like, life you short, man. Like
you gonna
let this exactly.
Like life is life.
It don't stop. Exactly.
Yeah. Like you
when you in a dilemma, it's not gonna stop and put a pause button. Your life keep going.
Life keep going. Life.
You get stuck at that moment and you can't get past it. You just wasting time.
Yeah, it ain't nothing.
I told my pop, he crumbled every time. Like when something happens, he just crumbled. I'm like, man, you better suck it up and keep it moving.
Man, I'm always like whipping out something. I'm going down on the ship. Like, wait a minute. What? Hold up. Run that back. You see that? Yeah, I did that. What you talking about? Like, I'm gonna argue with you. I'm sorry.
Especially when
I'm definitely not gonna break down.
That's not in your control. I mean, why would you be stuck right there? You have no control over that situation. Only thing you can do is reevaluate and find the best way to move on. Point blank.
Well, that sounds like a person with a healthy mental status because some people, you know, have like that.
I mean, it's mentally. It's a mental thing.
Yeah, but that's a healthy thought process. Like some people.
Because all that stress, that should have killed you, man.
It sure will. It sure will. All that shit. All right. Well, we be having the real talk.
You get robbed by your friend and you crying on interviews.
Oh, so let's bring that up. I wish Shizzy was here, man. Please let him call.
Shizzy gonna call in because we need him to talk about that.
Yeah, man. Shizzy, please.
Wait a minute, who, what?
Okay, so this week in hip hop history, or recent hip hop down on the floor.
I would have
Then the next day we find out one of the niggas was
somebody he knew.
Somebody he knew since he was 14, and they ain't fucking with each other no more.
I knew it was somebody he knew just by how the way the story went. Alright, but he was on Angie Martinez. I guess all that. So me and Lex, we was having a conversation on the phone about that because we be going back and forth. I be like, no, yo. But he said, man, that grown man crying over something like that, you know, it was 4 hours ago. I could see, you know, that it was too much time that had went past since the event for him to still be shook up like that.
Exactly. That's how I look at it.
I don't agree with that.
When Meek hopped out on him, that was the worst.
See, this is my thing.
Right.
That shit on. That shit went
I guess it depends on your emotional status, because some people have a delay on their reaction to emotional situations. Like if somebody die, I don't cry right away. Or I'm not crying. I'm not necessarily crying at the funeral.
That's true. But see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm not mad that he cried. I'm just saying he did it at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Do that shit at home. Don't come to my show for an interview and then you won't cry about some motherfucking problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think if it was I
felt like the reason why he cried, like you said, once we found out it was somebody he knew, I felt like it was more along the lines of the betrayal that he felt. And then the way they went at him, like, you ain't even had to do it like this. Like, you made me feel like my life was in your hand, almost in your hands. And as a nigga I know that I was rocking with, and we unbenefit, so he set me up like that.
We're so unfair in the world today, though. We don't let men be sensitive.
No,
I'm just saying.
Let a man be
it was the wrong. The timing was fucked up. He could have went home, cried his fucking eyes out.
But it's like that's just like saying you got a program on when your feelings kick in. Like I don't think that's
honestly, to be honest with you,
about it, maybe
I would have rescheduled the interview. I would have did that. Like as opposed to if he was feeling all up and down emotions, I feel like to not do that there, I wouldn't even have went in the first place.
That's what I'm saying.
But I can't say that I would have held through the interview with the way that I felt just because I didn't want niggas to see me cry or whatever. I don't know.
And it could have been what you said.
What?
We didn't see that. That Love and Hip Hop camera coming right there. That
and then I was thinking like,
his footage for his show, you know, because
I was like, was the Love and Hip Hop camera in that interview?
Right. It could have been. Because I just
got a feeling it was, yo. I almost feel like the robbery is on camera too.
Right.
I feel like the whole shit on there.
I doubt it.
They got a close up of the.
No, you know how like I'm thinking about the way that Love and Hip Hop kind of build you up to kind of watch the show. I can see like probably like the sensory bleeping and the cameras shuffling, and they probably show like the altercation and like a little bit of
where they was running and shit
about to pop off.
So you think it's fake?
I kind of think that's storyline worthy.
That it would be, but
because then you gotta go back to somebody he know.
They got a police report.
Yeah, they can get all that shit to make this shit official for the show.
A real police report?
I ain't saying.
And a nigga booked just to do it. I doubt if a nigga would get booked just to.
You don't know how far they would go.
I don't know, cause his safari.
You don't know. They left him with that big ass red fur coat on though, and his car was outside. Nigga, they ain't rob you like that.
And that's another thing.
That's what I'm saying.
That's another thing. Then he called the police and got the nigga locked up.
Cause he knew he was.
Yeah, like why would you do that? Like, yo, come on.
He said that on Angie Martinez, like, I got a police report and
oh, Lord, he said
it. That's why I say I think the cameras was in there,
so
yo.
he going to court and he going to testify against this man,
yo. Gonna have on that big ass red fur like him.
OJ, don't have on a OJ did it. OJ did it.
Yo gonna have on a big ass fur with his taco meat out and shit. And all these chains and some tight ass pants and some pointy toe shoes and pointing like a motherfucker.
He's a whole clown, y'all.
As far as I'm concerned, he done.
Then them faggies in jail gonna see what that thing do, cause he had it on the internet last month, didn't he?
Yeah,
he was looking at it too.
Hey, what on the internet?
It's that thing.
That's like I don't want to know. You shouldn't even ask.
No, he not going to jail. I'm confused because he not going to jail. I'm talking about the guy.
No, I'm talking about. I had to slide that in there.
Oh, okay.
Because that was for the ladies.
He's a whole character though. He is like.
Do y'all believe he was helping write Nicki? Y'all think he was helping Nicki write them bars though?
Might maybe not.
You might, but at the end of the day, she the mastered her craft. So whatever she come out with now, same way they trying to say with Cardi B. She probably got Offset, you know what I'm saying, writing that shit. But at the end of the day, if you're a student and you learning, eventually you gonna get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's probably what it is. Everybody starts somewhere. You know, you probably had an older cousin who used to help write you raps and shit like that.
As a matter of fact, I'm glad you said that because when you was talking before, I was thinking about it, but it kind of got away from me. When you said the composition notebooks in class and all of that. Do anybody know who Scar Akbar is?
Yeah.
He was writing me rhymes in our class because he went to Emerson, so it was times where he would sit behind me and he had a composition notebook and we were planning to do this whole performance at our graduation, but he didn't last at the school. He got
all right, real quick, let me ask you this before we get into this music.
That was definitely dope.
Real quick. So what's the
Lower Valley.
Yeah, Lower Valley. Yeah. So how often do you write?
Shit, I was writing. I wrote a whole song. I was out here waiting a day. I write probably 3 songs a day.
That's
like just off of GP.
Just off of GP. Sometimes.
Do you have a specific beat, or do you just write blindly, and then like when you get a beat, you'll know which of those songs to drop on that beat?
I may write a bar or two. You know what I'm saying? I might have a melody where like I'm just sick. 'Cause I work for the city. So a lot of times I'm out working 14, 16 hours a day.
So you be like hearing how the trash
phone
trucks
all day. I'm getting cussed out all day being on my phone. And then when I came back and showed
is you doing your work though?
I work at
not really.
Yeah, I'm doing my work. I'm digging.
It's the network while we at work. Let us know, cuz.
I'm in the whole writing raps.
I do too, though. I do. I keep my black book in my purse.
I'm always writing or thinking of something. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it down, and then I may, you know what I'm saying, put in the song and just get busy with it.
Okay.
But I definitely make sure I write every day.
That's what's
so basically, I think what Lex's question was do you got them bars on deck, just GP in general?
No, I just wanted to know because I know if you're a true MC, you should just write constantly. Just constantly write. You know, not when you in album mode or mixtape mode. You just for the write.
Yeah.
You just
whenever something pop in your head, I keep a black book in my purse with a pen. And when I think of something, I'll at least try to write it down, or I'll put it in my phone. I record it.
You can write 24/7. Don't mean you got bars. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
that's true.
So,
especially if your life ain't about nothing, because it's like a lot of times the guys who do hip hop, they always say that they usually pull from life experiences or stuff like that.
I don't care about that though. If you could just give me something dope. And regardless,
well, that's what I'm saying. Like to develop the material in the first place. Sometimes people got like how everybody always say like Tupac, he did the shit so he could write about it. That's what a lot of people say. Like he would do the shit so that it could be factual in the rhymes.
But I found out my writing, a lot of times, a lot of shit I done wrote, it actually happened in life. Like I be writing my future. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh shit, I wrote this and it actually happened. Me just writing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of times people like, dwell in their past when they write bars and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really write like back in the day. It used to be like bar shit, but now I just focus on writing songs, you know what I'm saying? So like the last year I recorded like 100-something songs before I dropped a mixtape. So just to make sure
So you got hella shit shelved
like that. I still got another probably $150 of songs that I gotta record.
So what is your content like? Like do you say like with
Let's get into the music.
Yeah, like I mean let me just chop it up. Let me give him a chance to say it though, because I definitely want to hear your song now because the way you speak and your point of view. So like the synopsis of your music, like what brand of music would you give? I know it's hip hop, but
brand of my music, I like talking to the ladies. I like talking to the streets, but I'm not going to fabricate anything. I ain't talking about killing niggas and selling dope and shit like that, because I ain't do it.
That's right.
I got niggas that do it, and I got family members that got lifetime sentences, so I may write songs about their actual life and shit that they told me as a child and just put it into a whole, song, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I'm never going to make something first person when it's third person, you know what I'm saying?
Word.
And people respect that.
Alright, so if we gonna get into the music, then we'll let you introduce the song.
Alright, this my first single, Drag Life, is out on all platforms. Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. Mixtape, Vaccinations out on Spin Brother right now.
Word. So we gonna get into that. Definitely exclusivity up in here, so you know what we get ready to do for you is Chakelet 360, the base about getting that music. We're gonna be right back after this. Yeah! So that was a couple of musical selections from one of our previous guests, VD Dave. And you know, as you can see, we be having the dopeness, the exclusives. You know, we always try to catch them when they are within the first 2 weeks of their mixtape releases. If not, then, you know, it just could have been timing. You know, I'm all about the exclusivity of a situation. So, with that being said, we are now being joined by our other musical guests. So, we had the pleasure of already having on the mic Lord Valley, and we played his song. What was it? Dragon.
The Dragon.
What's Drag Life?
Drag Life. Yeah.
We played the Drag Life, but we didn't have a chance to get to the vaccination mixtape single. We'll probably, you know, drop that in. If not today, then we'll get it in next week because I like his movement. I like how he sounds and, you know, what he stands for and his brand of music. So like he said, he don't rap about stuff he ain't never do before. So that's always authentic in my eyes. So before we left and went on into our musical break, we started that off with, of course, the topic for the week. And that topic for the week is a meme that I selected, and it says, sometimes you gotta disappear and reappear on some new shit. And basically the question that I put with that was, have you ever felt like your vibes were going stale, and does that mean that it was time for you to reinvent yourself? So before we get into, you know, getting that question circulating around the panel that we have now, and shout out to Shizzy Lit TV Podcast for calling in, because that definitely was dope. We needed that. That was our comic relief besides Woo Woo's wisdom, because she had us tripping in the 1 o'clock hour.
She gone?
No, she went to. So, who we have here today is somebody that I was just recently introduced to. They are a native of St. Louis, and they're here in Baltimore by way of St. Louis. Dope artists. If you had a chance to look at the promo that I posted today, then that was the song that I included with the promo, and that song was by well, I'll let him say who it is, but the song was called Plush, and he had a feature on with it, so I believe we will have a second guest caller calling in, I mean, according to, I guess, his time zone, and, you know, if he's still gonna come through or not, but that song is called Plush, so with the song being called Plush, let's give an opportunity, swing the mic over to the artist who sings the song or who's the song by. So who we got on the mic today?
Young St. Louis, what it do, man? Coming all the way from St. Louis, Missouri. Actually, I do live here in Baltimore for the time being. I actually do live in Baltimore for the time being. Plush, you wanna know about the record?
Well, let me ask you. So, you here by way of St. Louis. So you are St. Louis, St. Louis native, but you came to Baltimore. How long ago was that?
It's about 4 or 5 years ago.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
19.
Y'all, it's like y'all. I think these new teens are like living like a second life for somebody else that was here before, because it's like. A lot of the artists, the reason why I laughed and the reason why I asked is because a lot of the artists that come here, I've noticed that they don't really go past 26 years old. They're usually 17 to 26.
I mean, that's just. I think that's just now. That's just the culture now.
But I'm just saying, like, you know, just with the
like you wouldn't catch somebody like 32 just hopping in the rap game anymore.
Yes, you would.
Who? Who do you think?
Don't say it. Don't say what you gonna say, yo, please, yo.
I'm not saying. I'm not gonna say don't believe in nobody. But I'm just saying that, like, that's what people attract to. People attract to the younger crowd. That's what. Yeah, you feel me? Like sometimes.
So if I was the one come spit some bars and I'm over 30.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that because you still got rappers out here that's over 30 that's doing it. That's doing it. But I'm just saying it's hard. It's hard for an older person now that ain't popping to jump into a culture that they really not from. it's really
Well,
hard.
that's in any situation.
But you can't say they're not from if they older.
Well, I wouldn't
they
even
was
say
here before.
No, I guess he's trying to say like don't double dutch in 32 talking about some trash shit.
Yeah,
Like
right.
that ain't gonna match.
Like, yeah, he wouldn't match. It wouldn't match.
Right. So would you consider yourself a trap rapper?
I mean, yeah.
Or would you?
I talk about what I do.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's what I do, but I mean, that's just naturally. I wouldn't say it's. I mean, yeah, say it's trap, yeah. But
Okay.
I come at it all type of different ways though.
Right.
Like really, when the music really start getting out, you really gonna really start to hear what I can do as a recordist, an artist. I'm just all around it's just I wouldn't put a name on it for real.
Okay.
I wouldn't.
So let's get into the single because you have a feature on there. So who do you feature on your single and how did you hook up with them?
My man Papers, Marcus Black, through my marketing specialist Joy. Shout out to Joy, A1 Joy's marketing. We linked up. He came in town. Marcus Black from Love and Hip Hop, I believe, right? Hollywood, I believe. Right?
Hollywood? Okay.
Yeah, Hollywood.
Do he know Safari?
Who? I don't know. He know a lot of people. No, he know a lot of people though. He know a lot of people though.
They were just on the last season together. Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get the story from old boy. We're like, yo, what happened to that dog?
But
he filmed him. I'm about to call him. He told me to call him when I got here.
Y'all think they filmed that Safari situation for Love and Hip Hop?
I mean, you asked me how I feel about it.
I think they filmed it.
You think they filmed it?
When he was at the interview with Angie Martinez talking about the incident.
Oh, he was crying.
Yeah.
Lord.
If old boy called, we gonna ask him that. So,
Yeah.
Joy, get him on the phone.
I mean, You can ask Papers that.
I need to know if he a whole clown.
Yeah.
Is he a whole?
I think he do. I think we know that. So that ain't no. We don't need to, get that fact established. We just talking about this coat and this.
You wouldn't catch me. You wouldn't catch me with a name like that about to cry in front of camera. That I know this about to go everywhere.
That's right.
In a second.
That's right.
Like I don't care. Like man, you could have did that shit like right before you came in the door. Came in with a whole new attitude. Like
It was 4
That's what my DJ kept saying.
it's crazy. I mean, I ain't even trying to disrespect, but it's crazy because it's like right now it's a lot of clout chasing.
True.
Like nigga, you could have did that anytime, any place. You saying like a couple hours I just got robbed is really hitting you when you sitting in front of cameras. You sound like
That's what my DJ keeps saying.
you sound like a clown. How that shit hit you when you like what?
He was like, I just got robbed.
Yeah, that shit don't make sense to me.
That was a scene, yo.
That shit just don't make sense to me.
All right, so that was just us cutting up. I just wanted to kind of bring in like your connection with the artist. So back to the project. So the arrangement was made by your management company.
Yeah.
And so was it like a pairing of like voices and talent, or was it just like an idea and it just happened to work out?
Not even. We just linked. Like I just was meeting him type shit. Like he play a big part in the rap game. Like I'm not gonna say too many, but it's a songwriter. You feel me? He's a
songwriter.
He worked with a lot of people. You feel me? Like you feel me? Got a lot of pull. So just being around him, that energy, getting that knowledge, just dropping them gems on me that I need to know for the future. Like that's like progression. Nothing but progression since I met this man for real. Like he feeds you that real knowledge. You feel me?
Okay.
And like when I met him, you feel me? He's like, I'm trying to go in the studio tonight. Like I already got a session. Come through on my session. We get there, vibing out. Like this man do magic. Like I'm talking about magic. Like he heard a beat talking about 2 seconds to hook, and it's like it ain't no regular hook.
So he doing beats and writing.
Not who? No. I'm talking about when he hear the beat.
Oh, okay.
Like the way he processed.
Oh,
how
all
he hear it. And like, we was feeling good, looking good, and he just said plush. Like, I'm feeling plush. Like, you feel when you think of plush, you think of everything flying.
So everything was just organic in the studio.
Everything was organic. Nothing was planned. Like nothing was planned. Like, I ain't even expect to really do a song.
Right, you didn't even set up the session. You fell through for real. Right.
You feel me? Yo, bless. You feel me?
Right.
Came through, hooking the verse. Where we right there.
So how long did it take? Like, I mean, just the.
They said what, 15 minutes?
No, it was like an hour, but it was a
No,
him.
for him.
No, you laid
him.
to just construct
for the
his
hook and his verse. It took like 15 minutes for
so
me
you
though.
did one take.
I had to put it in. Cause like it's been like one of my like when I had like finally was getting into myself. So I like, put some time into it. You feel me? I got put in the studio.
Right.
You feel me? Lay down this verse. Me and Papers. Let's get this money.
So this song, would this be of your first mixtape, or have you had previous mixtapes prior to this? Or
This is my project I'm putting out. Ain't gonna say no names yet, cause not yet, no name yet.
Yeah, this about you. We talking about you.
Yeah. So not Plush. Yeah, Plush gonna be one of the singles up there, and then a single that I also just put out, Gutter.
So is this a mixtape or an album?
No, it's gonna be a mixtape.
Okay.
I ain't put a mixtape nor an album out yet. This will be the first one.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, being 19, how long have you? Like I asked the previous artist, like where did you finally know that you developed that liking or that love for hip hop?
For hip hop,
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, that's when it hit us. So it was like about 6 or 7. That's pretty much the consensus.
But see, I got proof though. I used to live in this apartment complex, and they had a business center, and this when I knew I fell in love with music. When I would look at almost every song and the lyrics and see how they was lining them up. See, how was he talking about this and lead to this, and why was he talking about this and then.
How old you was when you was doing that?
I was 6 and then 7 when I started looking at them lyrics. And
your comprehension skills was that heavy when you were 7?
Listen. How I was recording though, cause I ain't have a mic. I just had headphones. I ain't have a mic at this time. I had got on a computer. I would get on Microsoft Video Editor. I would download the beat, let the beat play, record a video, strip the audio from the video and put it on top of the beat, and then mix it within the Microsoft Video Editor.
You was not doing that when you 6 years old.
This is at 9. This is when I start recording.
Yeah, think about how old he is.
Like,
The technology
I'm
these
telling you,
days.
that's
We
how
had cassette
you asked me how I knew I loved. You asked me how I knew I loved it, and I found a way.
Because you done found shit and built it up and stripped it down and built it back up again. And you was 9 years old.
According to that. All right, that's what's up. All right, I gotta bring them. I probably put them videos and them old tracks out too eventually. Though.
You should.
Like it's gonna be good for like a documentary or something.
Yeah,
I got like all they not public eye, but like I got them too where I can see them myself. You know,
that's
so
good.
I can strip them. You feel me, and like use them. But plenty of videos of sitting in front of the computer rapping young, dumb young.
Okay, so I'm glad that you gave me that vivid example of but with
I believe it.
I do too. That be technology.
They got technology
At
these
10,
days.
I was doing this at 10. I started when I was 10.
You
11.
got DJs that's like 6, 7 now.
Right.
I
believe it.
That's true.
That's
When
real.
you got a love for something.
No, I was saying not even so much as like the technology part, but like the comprehension. Like he said how he was busting down them lyrics and was like, well, how did he say this to lead to that? Like that complex thinking.
Some people sharp.
So with that being said, and the question I like to ask a lot of the artists all the time is, how important do you feel that cadence and bars and like the concept and all of that, like how does that play for you when you construct a song?
It play a big part, especially content. Now bars, I wouldn't even say I'm the best at just giving you straight That I'm still working at. That I'm still perfecting my craft. But they play a big part because that's what get a person high. When a person truly think of hip hop, they thinking of bars.
That's right.
Bars.
You're supposed to.
Wait.
He said when a person truly thinks of hip hop.
When you don't know them though, when you don't know the person, you like, damn, like what am I listening to? You're not. Some people. You do got some people that really don't care if it's content or not.
Right. They just want that beat.
They just want that beat. They want that beat.
That's never been me.
That's not me either. They say I'm listening too hard. Fuck you, listen so hard.
I feel like this.
I want to hear that. I want to hear word for word.
Do it though. It's definitely everything got content. Everything you can follow. Like especially this project got coming up. I mean, we didn't put a lot of work into this. You feel me? I done worked so hard. Then done songs, scratched them. They probably did a whole mixtape again and scratched it. Like trying to make sure that I'm putting out the best of the best. You feel me? Of me, like
That's what's
you
up.
feel me? Like especially when you first coming out, like don't want to be the ones like, damn, like, you see this? You see
So
this?
how hard are you on yourself in the studio? Like, cause
Too hard.
So have you
Sometimes
had
it's
the
too hard.
idea of coming in and saying, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and lay this song down, and then you come out with either a whole different verse or you done changed up the arrangement of the song?
Yeah, it happened a lot. Cause you'll get in there, you think something sounds smooth or something be slick, but when you really get in there, and it really don't be that. Sometimes you really gotta tell yourself that, and that's just as an artist. Like when you don't want to make a song that's okay, good. You want every time you want to be trying to go for that banger. Every time you want to go for that banger, even if it's not that banger, then you want every time. You should be feeling like when you done, this is a banger every time.
Word.
This song should make me do this. You feel me? That's how I look at it. That mean, and lately, like I used to write songs fast. I used to write a song fast, and that just be it be simple. It might be hard, but it be no content. Now it might take me like a couple days. It might, or if I'm feeling right, or if I'm feeling how I'm feeling, it might take me 20 minutes.
So have
And
you ever
that's
had
just-
that one joint that you're like, I'm gonna scratch this shit?
Yeah,
And
hell
then,
yeah,
and hold up,
yeah.
and then you kept listening to it and listening to it. You like, hold up, no, this is good, and then
Now-
you bring it out, and then it do well.
Hell yeah. Cause I was making a song about trust issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had my man Lou, my manager was right next to me. I'm like, yo, yeah, my life's so fucked up. I got trust issues. I can't trust none. You feel me? That's how the song started. That's how the song started, and how I was approaching it. I was very repetitive. So I ended up changing the hook. Man, I want y'all to hear that song so bad, but I ended up changing the hook. The hook. I mean, I wouldn't call it complex, but yeah, it just
You
man.
layered it up, so it's
Yeah.
like a lot of layers on that hook.
Nah, man, it's just that. Like I can't explain it. Like it's just
So one last question before I let you, tell everybody where they can find you before we get into the music. Like, do you feel like you compare yourself to other artists, but not in the sense of content, but just kind of like similarity wise? Like, do you see other artists that you feel similar to?
Nah. I wouldn't say similar. No. I wouldn't say no, not for real.
So what's different about your style that will make you distinctive?
Distinctive. Styles distinctive. That's all. I can only express it through you hearing it. Through you hearing, through
Let's get into
Can you freestyle though? Like I said, can you freestyle?
I can only like
Come to
show
Russia.
you, then tell you.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
Okay,
we
I
got.
accept that.
That's what I like to hear. I guess that's the best way to answer it.
You can't tell somebody like, okay, like this is how I sound. What I can give it to you.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. Do you feel like you're? I know I had said that was the last question. It's just stuff that pops in my mind because it seems adequate. Do you feel that you blended the two cultures, like cultures in the sense of being, a native of St. Louis,
Yeah.
and then coming here
Definitely.
into Baltimore?
Definitely.
Is there like a merge with your styles?
Definitely.
Oh, so that
Definitely.
should distinguish.
That's what
That's what makes you distinctive.
Definitely. I say word like I did a song. It was like I said down in Baltimore. I said what I say. Shout out all my scan heads. They're my cruddy buddies too. Because scan heads is the same thing as cruddy buddies that y'all say up here. And that's what we say down here. Like, oh, he's
A scan head?
a scan,
I need to holler at
scan,
Mousy on that
scan.
one. Look at
No,
that.
scan.
Oh, scan
Like,
head.
Like,
you
if
said.
I was typing, yeah.
Like boop.
Yeah, but with a K. With a K. That's K-A-N.
Okay.
Scan.
Okay.
Scan.
All right.
So like scan heads, shout out all my scan heads and my cruddy buddies too up in Baltimore running through this. Yeah.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
all
Well,
the topic.
since we talked all about this song and the concept and the build up, then it's only fair for you to introduce the song that we gonna play for us today.
We got Plush.
Oh, all right. Oh, so this your St. Louis featuring Marcus Black Plush coming to you right now.
Chakelet 360, the basement exclusive. Yeah.
This shit got
Yeah.
my intro.
Double the Empire. Look. Look.
My city hates seeing niggas that be doing the most, but wanna step on a champ like you one of them folks. I gave niggas a pack, I told them running back. Niggas already know, nigga, you got the fucking strap. Got a shit on niggas, looking at these motherfuckers getting pissed on, nigga. From the west side, homicide, ride round, hunt around, caravan, yellow tape. I am at your family now. Look, you go ghost in this bitch. Motherfuckers know I got the fucking host in no pit. Look, from Baltimore, body more murder land. Niggas spitting at your caravan.
Chill.
I'm feeling important, calling my apes, they coming to storch you, yeah. I'm rocking that Gucci, I'm rocking that Fendi, I lay back in Jordans, These niggas, they hate me, I know that they don't like me, it's hard to ignore me, You see me in public, you don't want no action, you really be capping, boy, stop all that acting. Up in it, busting this bitch, I just unloaded about 100 some shots. Beefing with me, boy, they come with a lot. I send a little thot, get a drop on your spot. I'ma burn a little nigga that thinking he hot, boy, you better pipe down and get hit with that mop. My shooters, they shoot, when they shoot, they don't stop, until that bitch jam up a lot. By that time, your body done dry, I'm on the beam for real, yeah, I'm on the lean for real. Yeah, she say I'm a king for real. I bought her some lean for real. Got bands in my jeans for real. I do not need me a deal. I'm trying to stay out the way. These fuck niggas try to get me killed. Me and my niggas were ready. Eddie, ducking them all black Chevys. Tell them fuck niggas come test me. We's gonna stretch them. I'm playing hard for extras. I had to starve a nigga. I'm going harder, nigga. Yeah, you going forward. I'm going farther, nigga. Bitch, I'm your father, nigga. You cannot fight me, nigga. You see how I move. You better stop it, nigga. That's a impossible mission. You better keep wishing. If you think you stopping the nigga, I got them pistols on deck. So tell them go test. That shit gonna turn to a mess. Maxing them texts. Missiles on deck. Just call me your reference strikes with no text. I'ma catch a fuck nigga while he brushing his teeth. Boom. Leave your brains in the sink. I clear the whole block. I don't even gotta think. They gone in the blink. I don't have to, they don't have to respect me. I'ma leave 6 feet. Bitch, I'm coming with the gang and I'm sliding with the keys. Bitch, it's APE. Yeah, I'm good on that.
You good, let them know who you is, nigga. This the network, cuz. Talk.
Who's Mizzou? Is somebody in there?
Yeah.
What's up? Who's Mizzou Network? It's the network, nigga. 12th Street, nigga. My ham, nigga.
Yeah.
37 and still kicking it, nigga.
Yeah.
My ham. Okay. Let me fuck it up for.
Fuck it up for.
Fuck it up for the hood.
Yeah.
Look. I come from gutters from nothing. Mama was missing, I was smoking them butters. So when I jumped up the porch, I got to it, the hating was showing, but I go for nothing. That's on my cousin. Life was too real for the bluffing. You niggas jive like turkey stuffing. Money my mission, I love when I'm hustling. Now to the early, my pockets on muffins. B&E, nigga, this is a movement. Love for my family, you crossing, I'm moving. Murder my mind, stay toting the Uzi. Whipping the vert through the hood like a movie. Boys in the hood, and they minute society changing up quick, I ain't with it. Media social, so bitches don't get it. The niggas don't deal like the bitches they licking. Hating the sickness, call him a doctor. I fucked the proctor, no incest. She so fast, no wind Jackson. That baby, I'm calling her princess. I'm thugging. Let me go back. Can I go back?
I don't know, Ham.
Look.
Bully shit.
I ain't never wanna tell no lie. Everything said I put on G. Everything done I put on me. And I never like rats, so I poison these. I run with men, don't deal with thieves. If we take it's robbery. And if you fake it's homo C. IDE, I slaughter free. My hands OG, they say OG. I say young thug, I keep it street. Ruger tucked under the T with the Hugo Boss shoes on my feet. And my phrase go tip when the sun come out. Mama so psyched that the sun back out. Just came home from doing that bid in the back of the booth to record this hit. Chip!
Yeah, Ham. Talk to me, Ham.
Ham, nigga. I ain't got no mixtape yet.
Yeah.
This was my destiny, I'm on my way just to be the greatest. These niggas hate it, I made it, just watch me count this paper. I'm elevated, popping perkies to get me faded. I tell my mama, I'm sorry, I was a devastation. Caused so much of devastation. Niggas hate it, debating, now I'm here. Young nigga ain't got no fear. The switch up. Hold on.
Fuck it up, fool.
Let me get back right here then. Let me get back in the spot.
Fuck it up, fool. It's the network, baby.
Look, I can't roll in peas. I stay rolling trees. I just came from the block. I just served a pea. You say, that I taught they trap. I wasn't ready for this track. I'm finna burn this bitch. I'm finna tell that. That bitch slide. I can't get with it. I'm trying to get with it. That roll piece slow as fuck.
I'm a little crazy, so give me a second. Look. It go Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Prada, Mama, I'm on fire. Hugo bought some money, Dolce Gabbana attire. DK in my NY, but that 40 on me for them guys in the 40-40 that think I ain't hood official cause I dress fly in my Tom Ford. Mafios, mafia, let's make a toast to elevating. With an elevator, my new crib got an escalator. New whip with a presser hater. Sweet and sour like down laters. Bottles all in my refrigerator. Loud packets in different flavors. Molly powder, I'm tripping major. Roof Chris and I'm tipping waiters. King of diamonds like pre-game. To the after party, I'm stripping ladies. Money blowing on Hugo like hurricanes. Good dude, just bad aiming. Girlfriends getting hard to name them. Leaving me is getting hard to blame them. Can I go back? Look, Mark Ham, City Slicker, hood official, no kitty litter, no brown. I'm twisting my headphones, beat top me down, and you see your freak in my windows up. 25 or 10s, her head be down to 75%. Tell her catch it, baby, you can get a 10. Swallow that, I might give you best. My flow be different than most you niggas. Throw some figures and promote some liquors like 17. With that 38, keep me leaning right left with the 38. Shout out Remy, I love that Martin. Shout out Simmons, keep them sparking. Player haters, I keep them rotting. Dear leader parted, knock off your noggin. My cheek, you niggas shit, go get her. Ain't gotta touch you, let my hoe hit you. Wig lady, she's so official. 22, make a dome whistle to the bone gristle. How I make it crack. Money invested in black max, all black and yellow like a blackjack. I ain't still at home, but I take it back. I'm a redskin if you niggas doubt. Seminole, up pure scout, smooth criminal, I knock brains out. And it's a one-way home, you better change your route.
You know, dopeness every week. We have artists coming in all the time, so we'll be back next week with another show. More information, more bars. Those exclusive bars, we spit them in the booth. Chakelet 360. If you want to get with us, you can hit the DM or our email, and you can check us out on all social media platforms across the board at Chakelet 360, and that's CHAKELET_360, and that's on all social media platforms: Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all that, across the board, 360. DM me on any of those networks, and you can inquire about getting on the show. But in order to get on this show, disclaimer, can't get on the show if you're an artist unless you got bars and you're going in the booth. Long story short, all day long. We'll see y'all next week. Chakelet 360, the basement. Have fun this week, but let me see what we do next time. Yeah!